Hi, I'm Troy Alexander for Child Support Game Over. Today's video is probably going to be the most important video ever done on child support. I want as many people as possible to view this and share this. Post it wherever you can. Make your friends and family aware of this. This is going to be huge. This is going to be monumental. One of the things of the paternity establishment of child support is they don't care if you are the actual biological father of the child, of the son or daughter. They don't care if you are the biological father. If you are living with a woman and you get her pregnant, or let's say you get her pregnant and she's living with another guy, or she leaves you and moves in with another guy, and she has the child, or she has the offspring. I'm going to try to speak in proper legalese. If you do not understand the legalese, if you think I'm speaking in English, you need to watch all our videos for the past month and get up to speed. This is extremely important. This is basically the silver bullet. You're getting the silver bullet today. I'm very excited. I've been prepping you for this silver bullet now for a number of weeks. When your son or daughter is born by this woman who does not want you in your son or daughter's life, she can take whatever guy she's living with or has moved in with and get him to sign a voluntary acknowledgement of paternity. And she'll sign off that, hey, he's the legal father and you have no rights. There's nothing you can do. They will take that voluntary acknowledgement of paternity and make him the legal father of your son or daughter. But that's not quite what's happening, because they're going to make him the legal father of the child. And again, the child is a creation of the state, not the creation of two human beings. The child is the creation of the state. And this you have to understand. Now, a lot of men, again, are arguing a straw man. They go into court and they argue a straw man, and the judge basically goes, oh, please, cut the crap. Because you can't be brought into court unless you have a social security number. You can't be brought. They are going to, if you're running a straw man, they're going to go to the DMV and say, does he have a driver's license? On the driver's license, the all-cap name is there, and he signed it. On his social security card, it's an all-cap name, and he signed it. This is not a winning argument, arguing the straw man. But we're going to create a new argument here called the straw baby. The straw baby, which is the child, is a creation of the state. And the state knows this. The judges know this. The lawyers know this. They are running the scam. And they don't care who the biological father of your son or daughter is. They just want to get paternity for the child. They are looking to create paternity for their created child. And we're going to look at 42 U.S.C. Code 651, authorization of appropriations for the establishment of paternity and this child support obligation, for the purpose of enforcing the support obligation owed by non-custodial parents to their child. Now, and the spouse and former spouses, that's for married people. I'm going to deal with single people now, but this information is going to be good for you if you're married also. For the purpose of enforcing a support obligation owed by non-custodial parents. If you're not a non-custodial parent, you don't owe an obligation. Period. We go under obligation. The term obligation means an established duty whether fixed or not fixed, arising from an expressed or implied contractual grantor, grantee, or licensee relationship. Let's key on some terms. There's an obligation, an established duty arising from an express or implied contractual agreement. You have to agree for there to be a contractual agreement. A lot of this is being run under implied consent. You have got to express you do not consent to implied or any express contractual obligation, which is based on a grantor-grantee. This is a key term because where do we see this grantor-grantee? We see it in trust law. You are the grantee. The grantor is the one who created the child. The child is a creation of the state. You are the grantee. You are becoming the legal father or possibly the legal mother of the child that was created by the grantor. This is trust law. Let's go back. This is the bombshell. Are you ready, everyone? Owed by non-custodial parents. And again, I covered this in an earlier video. You have to watch our videos from the last month, and this will make sense. You have to be a non-custodial parent. Who is making you the non-custodial parent? It's not the court. It's not the judge. It is the child support enforcement business, who is in the business of establishing paternity and enforcing child support orders. The key here is establishment of paternity. They have got to make you the legal father of the fictitious child by consent, which is creating the implied or express contractual obligation. But let's go to this key word, parent. When you are the legal father, you are considered a parent. But remember, you did not create this child. This child is not your son or daughter. They have created the child. They are the owner of the child. They registered the name on the application for a birth certificate. And that name just happens to match the same name as your son or daughter. But they have created an all caps corporate fiction known as a child. And to be a parent to this child, a legal mother, father, it can only happen one way. This is not the creation of two human beings creating offspring, which are human beings. You did not create the child. The state created the child. So the only way you can be a parent to the child, we're going to go to the definitions here. C, a parent includes, and remember, when you see that word includes, it includes what follows and nothing more, nothing less. If it says it's including, it's whatever you think it is plus additional stuff. Includes means whatever follows. A parent includes fathers and mothers through adoption. Through adoption. They are the expedited process. Understand this. Embrace this. Let it sink in deeply. The expedited process is the establishment of paternity or the adoption of the child. That is what the expedited process is. Men are going to court thinking the expedited process, which is violating their rights, is what's happening in the Kabuki theater. Wrong. The expedited process is, one, you sign the voluntary acknowledgement of paternity, and they expedite the process and quickly make you the adoptive legal father. Or two, They run the kabuki theater with some genetic testing to get you to agree to be the legal father. There has to be consent. There has to be agreement. And this paternity action with genetic testing is kabuki theater. You could be found to be 99.99999% to be the biological father of your offspring, but that has absolutely nothing to do with the child they created. They are running a scam. They are fraudulently trying to get you to adopt their child. That's what this is all about. That's what the established maternity is, to get legal fathers for their children, not fathers for the offspring. This is not just the Child Support Enforcement Agency, it is the Child Support Adoption and Enforcement Agency. And it's not just the fathers who are parents through adoption, it is also the mothers through adoption. Because again, this is not the offspring from her womb. She is adopting the legal fiction child created by the state. And again, this is a grantor-grantee relationship. It could possibly be even considered a licensor and licensee. They are the licensor, you're the licensee. They are the grantor, you are the grantee. They are transferring something to you, the child that they created. This is key in understanding this. And now let's go back to the established maternity or disestablished paternity for fraud. At any time did they explain to you that this was an adoption process of their child, that this was a grantor-grantee relationship? Well, we told you to get a lawyer and that there's legal consequences for signing the VAP. Would your lawyers have told me this? Any of you guys who hired lawyers, did they explain this to you, that you were in an expedited process to adopt the child? This is huge, men. This is huge. This is why we've done the second edition of our book, which you can order through the link below. So, men, I have just given you the silver bullet. Go forth and conquer. I'm Troy Alexander for Child Support Game Over. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Thank you.